welcome back to Miss Hewlett's music class. Today's theme is Marvel superheroes. So I wore my drumline t-shirt because we made a superhero t-shirt a couple of years ago, okay? And it looks kind of like the Avengers symbol. So today's game that we're going to learn is also based off of superheroes, but it's called Walk and Stop, okay? What is it called? Walk and stop. Easy peasy, okay? So for walk and stop, the first rule is when you are walking around, you could just be walking, but that wouldn't be super fun. You want to do something that's a lot more fun than that. So maybe you could be crawling, you could be creeping, you could be, I don't know, tiptoeing, you could be spinning, all sorts of different ways, but you have to figure out a creative way to walk. And then the other part about this game is we have to stop too. So when we stop, you're going to freeze, but you're going to freeze in the pose of a superhero. So a couple of options that I have. You don't have to do these ones. If you have your own superhero, that's totally fine and you can do that too. But we have Spider-Man, okay, he's got his webs out. We have Superman, you can either do this or you could fly like Superman. Let's see what else. We've got Wonder Woman, okay? She has her little cuffs on. That's the pose for Wonder Woman. Let's see, the Hulk has big muscles, okay? And then Thor has his hammer like this. He's gonna throw down his hammer. You could probably come up with something for like Black Widow, Captain America, Iron Man. Any of those superheroes work. Just you have to come up with some sort of pose for it. So the way we are going to play this game, Miss Hewlett's going to grab her boom whackers. So I'm going to sing for you, and you have to listen as to when we're supposed to walk and when we're supposed to stop, okay? And it's going to change. I'm going to do a couple of accelerandos, which means we speed up, and a couple of diminuendos, which is where I'm going to get quiet, okay? So you'll have to listen to see how fast we're going and how loud or soft we're going to be. So here I go. And we walk and we walk and we walk and we walk and we stop. And then we walk and we walk and we walk and we walk and we stop. And then we walk and we walk and we walk and we walk and we stop. And then we walk and we walk and we walk and we walk and we stop. Oh, I got you on that one. And then we walk and we walk and we walk and we walk and we stop. Slow-mo this time. And then we walk and we walk and we walk and we walk and we stop. And then we walk and we walk and we walk and we walk and we stop. And then we walk and we walk and we walk and we walk and we stop. And then we walk and 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 we stop. And then we walk and 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 we stop. Alrighty, that's all I have for you today. But if you would like to play that game at home, go for it, okay? You can make all sorts of accelerandos, diminuendos, crescendos, all sorts of stuff like what we talk about in music class. But I have one more challenge for you too. Because today is Superhero Day, we want to recognize the superheroes in our lives, okay? So for me, my superhero right now is my mom. She's working at the hospital in Laramie, and she's working to help save people's lives, which is pretty cool. So thank you, Mom, if you're watching. Thank you so much for all that you do and all that you do to keep our community safe. I really appreciate it. If you have any delivery drivers in your life or nurses or medical professionals, my mom's a respiratory therapist and the head of the respiratory department in Laramie, which means she helps people breathe, which is really important right now. If you have anybody that works at a grocery store or at Walmart, or if you know people that have to go out and work right now that really should be staying home and being safe, those can be considered heroes. You could even be considered a hero because you're watching this video and you're being safe and staying at home, okay? Even if people are not where you would like them to be, as in if you want them to be with you all the time, they could be your hero too. Like for me, another hero would be my grandma because I want to see her too. So think about those heroes in your life. Thank them. You could either call them or maybe give them a video, or maybe you could just write a sign and put it on the outside of their house so they can see it through their window. Whatever way you want to appreciate your hero, that's your challenge for today. So thank you to all you heroes, and thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.